Bird go! Konnichiwa minasan, genki desu ka? I'm Dave, and today we are going to be taking a look at the bright and energetic Hajime Ichinose from Gatchaman Crowds. Gatchaman! So Gatchaman Crowds is actually a reboot of the original 1972 anime Science Ninja Team Gatchaman. There are currently 2 seasons, Gatchaman Crowds and Gatchaman Crowds Insight, and both are currently on Crunchyroll. And Hajime Ichinose is the newest recruit, and season 1 mostly revolves around her perspective. Also note that this Nendoroid was put out by Fat, and Fat also put out the Ikamusume Nendoroid that came out a while back. Here is Hajime Ichinose unboxed. As you can see, she has 3 expressions. So first she has a normal expression, which is very cute, but not as cute as her bright and cheerful smile. That is especially adorable. And as for her third faceplate, she is sporting a very excited expression. As for accessories, she's actually pretty lacking. She has the note that she actually uses to transform. She also has her signature duck backpack, which is especially cool. She also has a red ribbon, which replaces her yellow ribbon. And for her final accessory, she has Pie-Man, who is actually the leader of Team Gatchaman, and he does look like a panda, but don't let him catch you calling him that. So some things to note is that Hajime's Nendoroid doesn't come with a typical stand. It comes with this customized Gatchaman stand. It actually has the Gatchaman logo. It's pretty cool, but I don't like how it has the Made in China printed right on it, so that kind of makes it look pretty ugly. She also has all of her arm pieces in a separate bag. There's also a little mini stand for Pie-Man, and you would insert his legs right through the middle holes. It would have been nice if this was a resealable plastic bag, but I guess we're just gonna have to deal with this mess. Here is Hajime's first pose. She's still sporting her normal expression, and she has her note. Looks like she's getting ready to transform. She actually has Pie-Man right next to her, and he looks pissed, but that's nothing new. He is always pissed off. I really like Hajime's design. I think she is one of the cuter Nendoroids, which is why I bought her. I really like her dress. I think her black stockings are really cute. And my favorite part of this Nendoroid is that her hair is 2 different shades of color. So if you look really closely, she actually has 2 shades of brown that wrap around her head, and it looks so cool. There's also these white spots, and I especially love the cute bird on her forehead. I never noticed that her hair was like this in the anime, or that they even had white spots, but actually all of the characters in the anime have these white spots. So I think that is a really cool detail that translates really well with the Nendoroid. For Hajime's second pose, she now has a bright and cheerful smile. She has her arms extended as if she wants a big hug, and this is such an adorable pose. I just really love how perky it is. On the show, she radiates positivity. There is literally nothing that can get this character down. You gotta check out the anime. She is just a bundle of joy. It's almost annoying, but it's actually pretty endearing as well. And for Hajime's final pose, she is now sporting a double peace sign. She has a very excited face on, and she is also wearing her really adorable duck backpack. I really like this pose. Hajime is straight up adorable. So some things to note is that the peg is on the bottom of the backpack, so that's how you would hook it together. So overall, I think this Nendoroid is really cute. I love the design, I love the hair, I love the outfit, but some of the things I don't like is her lack of accessories. There's nothing really that stands her apart from other Nendoroids that are put out by Gatchaman company themselves. She's just really plain. It would have been cool if she had an accessory that showed her transformation. That probably would have been really expensive because that suit is really detailed, but that would have been nice. I do love the duck backpack though. That thing is extremely detailed and adorable. There are more negatives actually. This Nendoroid was really hard to put together. Her faceplates are really tight. It was actually hard to exchange them. I felt like I had to rip them out of her head. Also, I had a hard time putting in her back peg. That was also actually very tight. That took me a while to put inside. Also on her shoulders, there's actually paint transfer. So there is a black spot on her blouse, and that will actually transfer paint on the shoulder pieces, so you might want to be careful of that. I think Magic Eraser works really well with getting rid of paint transfer. So there was also another Nendoroid put out by Fat for the Gatchaman Crowd's anime, and that is the Utsutsu Nendoroid. I decided to pass on that because she also lacked a lot of accessories. That, and I was never a big fan of the Utsutsu design. She's always like in her lingerie, which is really weird considering she looks like a little kid. So yeah, I decided to pass on her. Alright, so that is it for my review for Hajime Ichinose from Gatchaman Crowds. She's a really cute Nendoroid, but I definitely think they could have done more with her and her Nendoroid. Be sure to check out my previous video in which I unboxed and reviewed Nendoroid Sheeta from Fire Emblem. That was an amazing Nendoroid with her awesome Pegasus, so make sure to check out that review if you haven't seen it already. Also, make sure to follow me on the usual social media sites. You can get links for that in the description below. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Gotcha! Gatchaman! Gatchaman!